So if we check now, how do you feel about me now? Still neutral, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure why killing Minotaurs would make them like us more. In my head, I thought it would. Well, they're pirates, right? We're killing pirates. You should be happy that I'm, you know, protecting your trade or whatever. Can I visit you yet? Okay. So now we can interact with their shops as well as their mercenaries. And because we're in a Minotaur area, we're more likely to get Minotaur mercenaries. And basically what a mercenary is, we will pay a fee. For this, it would be 35 crowns. We got 50 for completing that mission. And once we hire them, we have a few slots. We can hire up to 2. And then when we go into combat, it will ask us if we want them to join us. And we can see here what we will get. We'll get a level 11 Minotaur, which is probably the huge beefy Minotaur. And then 6 gnolls, which I don't really know what they are, but I'm not really concerned about mercenaries. Let's take a look at the items we got. We got the 25% life regen, which is not a super big deal, but it's better than nothing. We have a horn that gives 2 combat, 2 movement speed, and 40% life regen. So I think we'll replace the ring with that, and we'll just sell this ring for cash. Got a skull helm, which is +5 armor, +1 necromancy, and -1 morale. I don't know how I feel about the -1 morale, so I think we'll sell that as well. And then we get a blade that is +10 damage, and it gives us a fast attack speed. However, it reduces our casting ability by 10%. I want a weapon. We need a weapon so that we deal more damage, but I don't want a reduced casting chance. I think we just sell that as well, unfortunately. We'll go to the Smuggler's Tavern and we'll sell our items. We will sell the Troll Ring for 16 crowns, the Skull Helm for 14 crowns, and the Blade for 24 crowns. We have 104 crowns, so we got 54 crowns, and let's see if we can buy one. So 10 damage, increased mana regen, but -1 movement speed. Movement speed is pretty important to me. I don't know how I feel about that. Or you get a staff, which is 5 damage and 5% increased spellcasting. I guess we'll take that. It's not really something I want long term, but it will give us a boost in the immediate, like state of the game. So yeah, we'll do that. And then there's another mission to do another treasure hunt. This one is average as well. I don't really feel like doing that one. Let's try something else. Orc Rich, I guess. This is not a lot of money. Usually by the end of the game you'll end up with quite a lot because you sell a lot of items you don't want. Do I want to hire mercenaries? I do like Minotaur, but I don't think so. Let's travel nearby and see what this place has to offer. More info. Alderock stretches from the Twilight Woods in the north down to the Plains of Blood in the south. It is known as Etheria as a center of both trade and learning. Oh, throughout Etheria. Etheria is the land that we're in. This is the Empire race, and they view us as an enemy, which makes sense because we are orcs. Does that mean they won't do anything with me? No, I can still hire mercenaries here, which is interesting. And we can do Barbarian Assault. Will give us 100 crowns, and its average difficulty. Barbarians from the Plains of Blood are massing near the border. The Emperor will pay handsomely for troops to defend the Dirikine Hall. Dirikine? I don't know how hard this will be, but we'll give it a go. Why not? I don't really want to ally with the Empire over the Barbarians, but we'll do it. And because we have cash, we can now actually take extra points with us. So if we spend 30 crowns, we can spend 10 extra points taking units with us. Unfortunately, we don't get to see how many... Oh, we have 50. Okay. Sure. We'll take one of our big boys. We'll take a couple of ogres and trolls. One builder. I don't know if we can build here. Oh, no building. So this is just a stand-up fight? Okay, then don't take 16 combat. How much damage? Show me, yeah, speed 10, 50 damage. You guys are pretty tough. And considering how much better you are than the ogre. 12 combat, 16. So we'll take both of them. We'll reduce our trolls and take as many ogres as possible. This is just a stand-up fight. I'm not sure we're going to succeed here. No building. Let's take a look at their forces. Oh lord, there's a lot of them. And they have Pegasuses, and I didn't really bring very many anti-air units. Oh, the ogres and everyone can hit air units. Okay. Plus we got some extra units here. I'm not sure why. Let's just cluster together and let them come at us. I mean, what are you gonna do? Take goblins. No. No. We're definitely focused on the big ogres, the trolls that throw rocks, and then the generals back here as well. It causes fear. Hits multiple enemies with one strike. I didn't know that. You boys should be up front. What about you? What do you do? You're just regular. Triple. I saw triple in there somewhere. Triple damage or something. Triple damage versus enemy cavalry. Okay. Pretty interesting. I don't know. Barbarians are pretty weak. These are their generals. The Reavers. They're pretty strong. We'll see what happens. Orcs seem to be a pretty strong race once you get the more advanced units. So I think we have a chance. I'd like our archers to move up. And we're going to keep an eye on our hero's health. In fact, we can heal things. Oh, just ourselves. I see. So as we level up, we'll get the ability to heal nearby units. But for now, it's just heal self. We'll mark that as F1 for emergencies. And there we cast heal self and it worked out for us. So it's looking like we're going to win. Halberdiers, what are you doing? I need you in the fight, please. Especially against this cavalry. Please stop wandering off while I'm trying to get you to do things. Hero, pick up these items whilst we're in combat. We'll look at that later. Get back into the fight, please. So we did succeed. I don't know if this is really going to help us with the Empire. It's no contest, just going to straight win. I mean, the problem is I don't know enough about the game. It's been a long time since I played, so it's hard to gauge. We did lose some units, but our generals both pulled through, which is good. They'll level up. And since we get to take them from battle to battle, there is a progress to their leveling up and things. It's a contest. I see it's on like a dog on a bone. It was okay. We did get 100 crowns plus an item, as well as a level. So that is good. Let's bump our intelligence again. I really would like to have the ability to heal our units pretty comfortably. And we'll bump healing magic again. And we got a third general. I think I'm going to stick with the two I already have. I don't think we need a third. We're going to hold this third slot for someone like a mage or something that we might pick up in one of these games. So we did succeed. Let's check our item. The Frozen Needle, plus 5 damage. And when we hit something with it, there's a 5% chance of casting Hand of Ice. And plus 10 cold resistance. So it's better than what we have. But I don't know what Hand of Ice does. I imagine it just deals damage. But can I sell items here? I can't. I would have to go back. So how do you feel about me now? Still an enemy. Defend the wall. Help is required once again to defend the wall. Is this the same thing? They're building a base. You'll need to venture beyond the wall to stop them. Oh, it's replayable. So there are missions in this game that are replayable. Usually what that means is that it's a pretty basic encounter where it just rewards you with money. It's not really for progression of the story or anything interesting. It's just replayable. When can we sub to you? Oh, I missed that one. Not now. I still need to set up a company, essentially a business. I've done a lot of research on how to structure it. I just haven't pulled the trigger on doing it yet. I'm feeling more and more pressured to do so. I feel like I should have by now, but it's been difficult getting past some mental hurdles and some like literal in real life hurdles. Not yet. Soon, hopefully, in the next... I mean, I don't want to put a time frame on it. I just don't know. I don't know how long, even once I apply, I don't know how long it'll take to get approved, to get a tax ID number, to get, you know, the way I want to do it. I have to do a thing with the IRS to change the way I'm taxed. I don't know how long that paperwork and stuff will take, so it might be a little while. I would like to get it moving, though. Working on it. Yeah, I'm it's a slow thing. It's a slow thing. Everything people ask me about is like, I'm never on top of it. Like someone asked me today about my Discord. I haven't, it's not a priority for me. I haven't even looked at the Discord. I'm not really making progress there. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. It'll happen eventually. The bizarre barbarian tribes. Let's try this barbarian challenge again. We did this last time. It's just us versus a bunch of dudes, but we have healing ability, so I want to see how we fare against them. No pressure, I would sub to you. I mean, people keep saying that, and we'll see once it gets there how things shake out. You accept our challenge, you will fight and die in the name of Tempest, God of War, and if I win, they will follow us. Yeah, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this. Cure. Oh, it's not even a heal. Oh, we're taking a real beating. We're not gonna win. So let's make sure we don't have any items in our backpack. We do. So we're gonna lose this staff when we die, and there's nothing we can do about that. We could sit here for the next like 5 minutes to fully regen our health, but I think we just go for it and then die and be done with it. So we should have sold that item. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the item here. Surprisingly, the first guy, I was going to say, the first guy was way more tough than this guy, but we did die. What else? Oh, horrible death sounds. Yep. I have suffered defeat, apparently, according to the narrator. If you're finding it too difficult, try setting it to easy. No, go screw yourself. I'm not... easy. What am I, grandmother? So we're gonna be I don't know what to do. What is the Daros Gap? Wipe out the swarm that are invading the mountain pass. I really hate fighting the lizard people. They're very annoying. They have some units that are really annoying. The Tribal Skirmish, what is this? The side with the most kills wins. So basically what it means is it'll be like 30 minutes of who can kill the most enemies. I really don't want to play a game for 30 full minutes. Let's sail to the south, see what we've got going on. The Serpent's Eye. Somewhere on the island of Tongu is the relic of the Srathi. The Serpent's Eye, you must search for it. That, I believe, if we pick it up, bonuses. The Serpent's Eye, it will give us some bonus for the rest of our campaign. It says hard, though. We can give it a go. I don't think we'll win, but we'll try. But yeah, we're not going to stream super long. I do have some other things I want to do today. Go ahead and give me 10 extra points. We have a lot of money. And give me both of my generals. Why not? Yeah. They are permadeath, by the way. If they die in combat, that's the end of them for the remainder of the game. And we'll have to recruit new ones. We'll just take a bunch of ogres, I think. We'll have a nice, tough group to go with our hero at the beginning here. Is there dialogue? There he is. Looks like another fool's errand. If it's here, we'll find it. And if the goblins had wings, just wait, I'll return shortly. So let's pause. Get a look at where we are. It's a much larger map than the last one. Are you in range to hit all of these? You are. So go ahead and start converting. And then where's my kobold? Kobold. Go over here and build us our keep. And then everyone else, except for our hero, our kobold, why don't you guys come over here? So hopefully that will go in well enough. Also, let's turn up the speed. I just now looked and saw that we were on... Oh, I can't affect the... Yes, you can. How do I speed up the game? Plus key? Yes. We'll speed up the game a little bit. Hopefully that goes okay. Kick some reptoid cloacas. Okay. I mean... Sure. Cloacas are gross, but... And I wouldn't put my foot anywhere near one, but... Yeah, we can murder some folks. Let's see if we can push out and find some other resource buildings pretty quickly in the early bit here. We can get an extra boost to start the game. There's another stone mine, which is pretty good because we use stone for some of our people. So let's convert that. Your building, we should upgrade as soon as this is complete and get you to build our unit. We don't have enough gold anymore, or stone rather. So we'll work on that as soon as we get enough stone to do so. This second mine will help a lot with that. Yeah, so not going to stream much today. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh, I watched an LGR video right before I started streaming. He went thrifting, which is something we just talked about pretty recently in one of our episodes. And despite coronavirus, he had gone out thrifting kind of, you know, as things opened up a little bit. And man, it really makes me want to go out and find if there are thrift stores that are open right now. Because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. And I think it's fun to go out and just kind of look around and stuff. But I haven't done it because I assumed everything would be closed, which it probably is. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I might try to do something like that over the weekend. And I would film it like he does, just kind of for poops and giggles. You know, obviously wouldn't be the same quality as what he makes, but it would be fun. But I also don't have a camera or anything, so, you know. Lazy Game Reviews. Yes, the Clint, the red-headed guy. I think, pretty sure Lazy Game Review is what it's called. But LGR, yes. Yes, Old Technology. He does a series where he talks about thrifting, where he just goes out, he finds video games and old electronics and looks at them and that kind of stuff, which I think is really interesting. It's one of my favorite series that he does, albeit he does it pretty rarely. He doesn't do a lot of those episodes. We want to build... You know, I don't really care about the Wolf Riders. Let's push immediately for our bigger units. Let's conserve our stone for upgrading this so that we can get to the ogres. Did we fully... I thought we were at the corner of the map here. We're not. This is a very large map. Makes me wonder how many enemy groups there are. And honestly, I would say we would blitz with these units because it's probably enough to kill some enemy heroes. I don't think it's enough to really take down their base, though. I think it would be enough to kill a hero, but not an entire base with towers. So no one in this corner, so that's interesting. We'll check for resource buildings, though. And we really need to start building units here soon, so let's try to upgrade again. And we'll try to jump right to ogres and trolls instead of the weak infantry. And then let's just work on revealing the map some. No goblins? No, I'm not going to be building goblins. I believe we, as the orcs, can make a catapult which launches goblins, which is the gob shooter, I think is what it's called. And every now and then the goblin will get back up and fight for us. But the goblins are probably our weakest unit. They're probably about as, if not more weak than the kobolds. Actually, never mind. The kobolds look terrible. Where are the goblins even at? They're here somewhere. That's a sniper. Yes, build the ogre thing.
Buildings are available.
Oh, it's the building we didn't even build last time. It's the Goblin Tower. It's not very expensive. We'll go ahead and build it over here, and we'll show you what the goblins look like. We have the gold mines, so we're pretty good on resources. We're going to be gaining a lot of resources pretty quickly. Base is under siege. Oh, our tower took care of it. And we'll just sort of keep exploring the map here. But yeah, goblins are very tiny. They have little clubs. They're not really very exciting. Dinosaurs! Ah! Let's just see if they'll leave us alone. They're not. So kill them. Kill the Triceratops. I mean, kind of sad, but what are you going to do? Let's go in. I think they might be actually in the center of the map instead of at the corners like I sort of anticipated. We do have a pretty powerful group with us at the moment, but I am reluctant to take any big fights. T-Rex over here. If we're going to fight the T-Rex, you need to all go together. Yeah, we lost a unit. We're losing multiple units because the T-Rexes have cleave. We lost both of our generals and every unit we had except for our hero. and this one guy. So that's really terrible. And that's why cleave is so dangerous in basically every game it's ever been implemented in. What are you going to do? Increase our ogre damage so we can build a couple of goblins. We're not going to do anything exceptional here. Build like 2 goblins. And then give me the troll building. We'll build that down here. And we'll just start churning out ogres pretty much continuously. Just mark that as continuous production. And then we'll build some trolls and we'll mark that as continuous production. We'll have them muster together. And we really need to move because we no longer have a powerful group with our hero, and we can't just put ourselves out there to die. So losing all those units like that actually really hurt our character, because those 2 generals that we lost were really kind of important. But here are some goblins. He says. Very low ability to hit things, pretty low damage. They're pretty fast. I think that's like on par speed with like the cavalry. But yeah, they're garbage, so I don't see any reason to build them. There are gob launchers, gob shooters, whatever, that let us catapult them. But they're not very good for how much they cost, so I don't really care about that. And I don't really know what the war chief thing is, so we'll give that a look as well. Where's our hero? Okay, they're converting our buildings, which I don't love, but we don't have the forces to do anything about it. So we'll just wait for them to leave and then see if we can slip in and reclaim what we've lost. We did get a boost to our ogre damage from upgrading, so that is good. And because we're now playing against enemies that have ranged units, we might want to upgrade our abilities against ranged units as well. Let's come back and grab this crystal mine, even though we don't need crystal for basically anything. In fact, don't grab the crystal mine, just go get the gold mine. Goblins are fighting. And you're producing trolls, excellent. Kobold, what are you? Shaman, and then air defense. We need to upgrade again to get Shaman. I don't know if Shaman are even good, but we don't have any really magical units, so they probably have some kind of ability. You can go ahead and muster with the other troops. I'm sure you'll die immediately. It'll be fine. So, we still don't have the ability to heal our units, unfortunately. He's burning our character. That cleave on the T-Rexes, I mean, I can't tell you, that hurts real bad. Goblins means power. No, I don't think so. Buildings are under attack. That just means they're converting what we've already converted. Not that big of a deal. We have a lot of resources as it is. And at this stage, we're just sort of churning out. In fact, send these units over to join with our hero. I'm not sure how we're going to break through their T-Rexes. That's going to be a continual issue. It's one of the reasons why I don't like fighting the lizard people. Give me another ranged unit. Not sure why the goblins didn't come with us. What are you doing? Oh. Kobold, build me some more towers. I don't like that we don't have stone. Okay. Build me kobolds to put in my stone mines, please. And we'll just have them muster, I don't know, over here. And grab all these. And not a very sizable unit. Let's duck in again, see if we can explore a little bit more. Gonna go to sleep. You have a nice day, Murder. Yep, peace out, homie. Have a nice sleep. Another freaking T-Rex. Gonna murder our units if he gets a bunch of cleaves. Honestly, if we can just pull them one at a time, we'll be a lot better off. Because the issue was that we had like 3 of them cleaving us all at once. There we go. Murder the T-Rex. We're holding out okay. We can have our hero heal himself instead of using his potions. Where are you going, you dummy? Don't wander off when there are dinosaurs afoot. Have you not seen Jurassic Park? About to go to dinner. Thanks for the sounds. Yeah, have a good meal. We're gonna be wrapping the stream after this one anyway, just to let everyone know. So, just explore a little bit. They should be continually producing units. Why are you not... Oh, I didn't get you to build the tower. That's right, we didn't have enough stone. So if you guys could kindly murder this guy instead of standing there like idiots, that'd be great. Give me all the kobolds, -1, and put them in the stone mine. Yeah, we're gonna always be out of stone as long as we're rapidly producing these trolls. Let's temporarily suspend their thing and build another tower. 339 stone for a tower, my god. Okay, let's continue exploring kind of the midsection of the map. I imagine if there's like a secret thing we're supposed to find, it's probably hidden in the middle with all these monsters and things. Go ahead and upgrade my vision radius as well. That should help a little. And you should now have enough. Still don't have enough for the freaking... We have so many stone mines. Go get in the mine. Mine for me. You're a goblin racist. I don't think so. I think they're just terrible little green people that don't actually have much value. Would be my interpretation of goblins. I've never met a goblin I liked. How am I out of stone? I just had enough stone. Build a tower. And you, go kill this thing. Where's our Here we go.
Research complete.
Continue exploring. Yeah, I gotta imagine it would be like in the center of the mountain here. Like protected by this group, for instance. Because these are statically placed enemies. These are not part of the enemy faction that we're actually fighting. There's a hero in here. Oh yeah, this is definitely the place. I really need you all to focus together instead of wandering off. I don't understand why they do that. Why do you do this?
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, no shit he's under attack. It's because everyone keeps wandering off. Please. For the love of God. We lost a bunch of units because they wouldn't stay together. So this looks like where we're going. So let's just send a bunch of reinforcements over here and see if we can push on it. All those caster units all stacked together is going to be a real problem for us, but we'll see what we can do. Go ahead and hop in this mine since you're not really doing anything else. Give me another kobold just for building purposes and have you guys stack up together. We'll increase our vision radius again just in case. Anything else? Go back to producing these boys. Muster over here. We have a large force reconvening here. Unfortunately, we don't really have ranged anything, so that's unfortunate. And if we could upgrade again would be great. We're not going to have enough stone as long as we're producing units. Let's see if we can push here. Yeah, I've never met a goblin that I actually thought was good. There were goblins in EverQuest. Just push hard on the middle here and just go for it. And hero, if you could back off and protect yourself, that would be great. And back off at the first sign of us losing this battle. EverQuest had goblins. World of Warcraft has goblins. There are goblins in every... D&D goblins are bad. There are bad goblins in every game. It's very rare that I think, oh man, goblins are cool. Aha, the Serpent's Eye. I knew it was here. Now all I need to do is return to the ship. Oh, well, go back to the ship then. Don't even worry about fighting, bro. Just go to the ship. Never met a goblin that's a good guy. Goblins are bad. I've been listening to Critical Role. One of those characters is a goblin. Which I guess is an acceptable person that I actually kind of like. But for the most part, goblins are bad, yo. Troops are under attack. Well, we should still have some health potions. Oh, we literally can't get through because they're so clustered here. Go ahead and try to heal with your spell and save the healing potions. And that should be it. So we got a permanent bonus to our game from now on. Once we exit, we'll take a look at that and see what that is. Went pretty smoothly, actually. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult than it was. We just sort of stumbled across it. And we're getting the applause, which means we have done it. Hey! Maybe goblins are bad, but you are orc. I'm only an orc because y'all told me to be an orc. I didn't want to be an orc. I was gonna be, honestly, even of the primitive races, pretty much 100% of the time I'd rather be a Minotaur than orcs. I think orcs are dumb, but y'all told me to be an orc, and I was like, alright, you know, do what your community wants you to do. We got a vampire. I don't really want any of these guys. They're not good enough. We'll take the vampire. Let's take a look at what our permanent bonus is. Serpent's Eye, +2 vision radius for all troops. That is a terrible... It's not actually any kind of combat bonus or casting bonus. It's just vision radius. That's a bummer. But okay, I mean, it's something. It's, you know, can't complain. We got a lot of crowns out of it as well, I think. So we didn't quite level up. How's our character doing? Level 6, we need 120 experience. Smith. I'm a smith, apparently. Okay. Oh, and we got boots of speed. That's right. +2 movement speed. Nothing to sneeze at. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to call the stream. I didn't have a lot of time today, not going to lie, unfortunately. And yeah, going to wrap things up. I have some other things to do. You're lying, you wanted to be an orc. No, I promise I did not. I promise I didn't. I was actually going to be a dwarf, I think, is what it was coming down to. Because I didn't really want to be a human, but I wanted to be a paladin because it's so different from what I normally play. I thought we would play something like a dwarf, but orcs are cool too because I've never really played the orc race before, so it's something new to me. And then, like I said, as we progress through the game, we'll unlock the other races to play as anyway, as we make allies and things. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap. So for now, thanks for watching. Sorry it was a shorter stream, and yeah, I'm gonna work to put these up on YouTube over the weekend. I know I've been slacking in that regard, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I don't know when I'll be streaming next, but thanks for coming in, and yeah, see you later.